Hello, this is Steven of Brittany&Steve Play. With our Iceland game over in Victoria 2, I figure we'll take a couple steps back in the history into the 1400s with Europa Universalis 4. Now, as the name might suggest, you might expect us to be playing in Europe, but Europe is a bit of a clusterfuck in this game, and honestly, I don't find them to be a lot of fun. So what we are going to do for this campaign is we are going to throw ourselves into the Sengoku Jidai, the warring states in Japan, and I'm not exactly sure who I'm going to take, but I think I'm going to go with my favorite, the Takeda clan. So let's give it a go. It just takes a couple seconds for this to load. Has a lot of stuff to get through, but most of the loading is front-ended in this game. When you start, it takes a good amount of time to start the game, but not a lot of time to get the game started, as you can see. So we have a few options. The Sengoku Jidai is very odd because you cannot just flat declare war on the other daimos. You actually have to do it politically. So let's see how we can handle this. I think my first target should be the Dewa and, well, is it the Dewa? No, the Shiba clan and the Date clan. So too few rivals. So you can set rivals. You get benefits against them. Against, well, clans that are your rival. So we are right here. So I have a few people. Actually, for some reason, I thought I was the Usagi. Is it Usagi or Usanagi? No. Usugi. Okay. Regardless, let's set rivals. So let's have them that are near us. So Imagawa. Let's see. We can't go to Japan, though. We are close to Kyoto, which is good. Let's see. Well, we only really have the other options of the Hatakeyama and the Usagi. So let's do them. If they fall, if they're completely destroyed, then we won't have to worry about them. The first thing I'm going to do is protect my border, and I'm going to contact the Date. And I am going to offer them an alliance. And I think the Shiba like me as well. The only issue is if one of them goes to declare with the other, I'm going to have a problem. So I can't really do anything against, well, we're a subject nation, Japan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack the Shiba. They are not one of my rivals, are they? No. So I'm going to contact the Shiba and I'm going to offer them an alliance. That way I have my back. So the Shiba accepted and the Date accepted. I would not mind getting my hands on that, but that's for another day. So we have a few free advisor slots. Advisors are expensive in this game. So the level they are, which is right here, depends on how much money they're worth. That's how much they cost immediately and how much per month. Reduction in inflation? No. Trade offensive diplomatic relations. I like diplomatic relations. I'm actually going to get him because I plan on doing this through royal marriages. Where's our heritage? Oh, it's a national decision, right? Looking at missions and decisions. Improve our prestige. Because have better prestige. Which right now it's -4, so 50 is a lot to get. The Bushido Code, which is have an army tradition of at least 25, or watching the cherry blossoms, which have a prestige of at least 50. So that would help us get either one of them. This, prestige, and legitimacy. I think the Bushido Code is what we want to go for. And I can get a free military leader, so I'm going to get a free general. You can get a general. You can get generals. You can get admirals, or you can make your regent into an admiral. Royal marriage from Shiba. Yes. Shiba is right there. Let's try to get some more royal marriages, because that is going to be my ultimate goal in order to unify Japan is to actually marry the nations together. And they did it for me. So the Date did that, and we also are friends with... Oh, right, the Shiba. Oh, crap, I didn't even notice. That could be a problem. Okay. So both of my friends I have a royal marriage with. Let's contact the Yamato and see if we can have a royal marriage. Okay, so right here we have a Ronin offers his services. A Ronin, a master of the samurai, has offered services at our court. The man is young, and his talents are not fully developed. We can either give him a chance to develop these talents, or send him off to a less prestigious post. Okay, so if we accept him into the court, we have a chance at one of 3, statesman, army reformer, or spy master, and we lose money, because we're paying him. We have a garrison in need of a captain, gives us army tradition, which is what our mission wanted. And we have no need of brigands or wayfarers, which gives us money. I'm going for the army tradition. Okay. The Yamana, we have increased our relations with them due to us now having a royal marriage with them. Now, we don't have a lot of prestige. We have high legitimacy. We have no stability. So let's see what we can handle. Now, you have these 3 here. Oh, I almost pointed at the screen. You have administrative power, diplomatic power, and military power. This is used for both technology and other things. You can use your administrative power to increase your nation's stability. And as you can see, the lower stability, the worse you get. The higher stability, better things happen. So I'm going to increase stability. It's always good to have it high. So what I am thinking we might need... What just happened? Okay. Usagi and the Hatakeyama. So the Usagi is where? That's them, and the Hatakeyama is... where? There. Okay, so they're at war. They cite the Sengoku as their reason for war. So what we need is we need troops. We have some tax income. So I'm going to call for some cavalry archers. Because cavalry is important. Especially being the Takeda. And historically they were... well, they had their entire base of power based around the cavalry charge. Which was invented there. So let's see. You have this war going on. Let's see who is actually in it. Hokusai and Imagawa. And where is Imagawa? That's Imagawa. Okay. I wonder what I could do over there. They are allied with the Fukutaka and Imagawa. Oh, that's the allegiance. They're at war with the Date, Shiba, and Wachi, and Hatakeyama and Otoma. Ah, I wonder if I could take a piece of this. Take the capital. I have a casus belli for the Sengoku. That is fantastic. If you don't have casus belli, you can't really declare war. Enemy allies are they will 0% chance they'll accept. They're already at war. I'm going to choose that as my casus belli, and I'm going to declare war. I am now at war with the, let's say, the Hokusai, the Imagawa, and the Usagi. That's the Imagawa. I'm actually going to... I might be able to take them if I conquer the territory. Oh. That's not good. And I just got my butt handed to me. Shit. Well, this might be an inauspicious start. Lost the battle. We completed our mission. That's fantastic. Let's improve our prestige. Wealth the cherry blossoms. We have suffered casualties. We do have troops left. Where are they? Oh, they're already down there. Okay. I'm going to move into... They're dead. Oh, fantastic. So we have no troops left. We have some money. Let's hire a couple mercenaries. Mercenaries come cheaper. Is all that's good about mercenaries. I am at war with them. here they come, immediately march in. Now you can see over here in the war, there's a lot of actually going on in the battle menu. You have our forces, which are actually being led by someone else, it seems, and their forces. Yes, their symbol is the hair clip. So it rolls a random die that shows how well your side does, and you have your modifiers. And you, oh shit, I should have given them a leader. And then the number of troops, but it also shows your morale. So you can see we actually have more troops and our morale is better. But we lost. Because the random roll will do that. But let's give them an actual leader and see what we can do. First, money is an issue. Where it's raise war taxes, reduce inflation. Right now, we have the longbow, which is offensive shock and defensive morale. We could switch it around with the East Asian spearmen or the Asian long spear infantry, which are pure defense. We don't want that. I think we're going to keep the shock. They're locked into that province. Let's actually see if we can build some troops and get some soldiers of our own here. We might be able to beat him. Yeah, let's march and see if we can do it. Oh, they're running from us. And now we're in our home province, so let's see how this will work. Our general is, let's see. Usagi. No, that's not us. I'm getting confused as to who is who here. No women's increased. Demand increased pensions. Really? Lose some money. If we lose the war, we're dead anyway. Okay. We won it. Fantastic. Now, marching back to the province. Let's see if we can land and crush them. And that's what we did. Okay. So now that that's all over, what this does is we start a siege in the province. And you can see that we have the defender and the attacker, our morale against them, and the status of their castle. That would use a European castle instead of Japanese castle. We can let that fly. And let's take a look and see how it goes. What do we have here? Oh, we have some ships. Ships are never good. But, Hatakaniyama. Who is the Hatakaniyama? That's them. They are not at war with us. So I do not have to worry about them taking my province. Take a look at this. Where that's the percentage that the castle will fall this turn. 63%. Negative 63%. And you can see, you could attack if you have a superior force and siege engines, or you could sit it out and just starve them out if you have the time. Which we actually do have the time, and let's build a couple extra troops and actually handle this shit. Here's a look at the war. We have us on one side and them on the other. They are severely winning because we lost so many wars. And we cannot pull them into the war because they're already at war, so see what will happen. Actually, I'm hoping that if we beat them, shit. That's okay. If we beat them, then we can just pull them out of the war completely and focus on them. That's my goal here. Just gotta wait for the siege. You can see, the longer it goes, the less they have, the more damage their castle takes. Shiba declares war on Imagawa. That is not me. That is Shiba, and Imagawa is... Where's Imagawa? Imagawa, where are you? Imagawa. Why can't I find Imagawa? Doesn't matter. I'm focused on this. And there's a 28% chance they will retreat. We're going to retreat. There we go. And there's the peace offer. From... Oh, that's why, because we were fighting them. Let's see. Decline. Let's see what I can get from them. Sue for peace. Full annexation. They will accept it. With no casus belli, I will take an aggressive expansion relations penalty from everyone that knows me. I can have them annul treaties. Let's take off full annexation. See, the issue is, I want them gone. If I could vassalize them, I will, but I can't, so I'm going to annex. Provincial unrest. So, what I can do is I can use my administrative power to make this a core of my nation. Handle that. Suppress the rebels. Manage it. I'm already managing my overextension. Let's reduce war exhaustion. Now I'm doing good. Despite the losses, I'm actually doing good. So visiting a shrine, we lose money and gain prestige if we go, or else we gain administrative power, lose prestige and legitimacy, which we do not want, because that is how legitimate our ruler is to actually rule. So let's visit it. We can suffer the money loss. And let's go visit these bastards. We stopped raising more taxes. That's alright. We're still in the positive. That battle went well. They fell. So let's actually go to Kozuki and hold that. Oh, shit, who's that? That's Shiba. Why is Shiba there? Oh, God, I just got so scared. I thought Shiba was sieging it. They are not. They are allies. And that is Hatakeyama. Am I at war with Hatakeyama? No, I am not. They are rivals, but I am not at war with them. They are at war with them. So we're carving them up together. Okay, you see that symbol there? Right next to that. Right next to the size of my army and my flag. That shows you that the castle wall has been breached. So now it is significantly easier to actually go in. To just charge in, but it's never a good option to charge in unless you have just severely overwhelming numbers, like 100,000 reserves. Try to improve the situation. We want the people at home to be happy with us. We don't want peasant revolts happening in Takeda while we're trying to take over the Esugi. I am pronouncing that one so wrong. Now, I'm going to have to go and fight them and deal with that. Port's blockaded. That's fine. Provincial unrest. That's still going to happen. Advisor slot. I'm making one per turn. So we're going to boot him out. So I can use the money to actually get a military advisor. It seems that I'm going to have better luck going straight at war with them. Oh, they're going to try to siege me. Oh, well, I'll take their capital and march in and crush them. Let's see what I can get from them. Sue them for peace. I am at war with the Hokusai. Let's go with peace on them. Now I need a war goal of 10. So I have 4 against their 4. They're sieging, but I'm going into my land. I have to, though. Let's take a look. Our morale is low compared to theirs. But we're going to lose the fight. We're going to retreat. And there's already a fight going on there. So what I'm going to do is stay here and try to... Oh, good. Go back to home base. Let the province reinforce itself. That's not a good thing. Hatakeyama. Who is the Hatakeyama? Takeda. Oh, that's no good. If we will lose prestige if we say no. Let's go. Against Takeda and Otomo. Oh god, run, run, do not. Oh, that's Shiba. Okay. I really want to just bolster this force here. Good. That's now considered part of our patrimony. It's part of our nation. Which is good because I now have a port. So let me just take a look here. My tech is nowhere near leveling up, so I am going to reduce inflation. I am going to... We've already called for taxes. So let's do the horrible thing to do in this game, and let's borrow some money. And that can normally be done when you run out of money, but actually let's do it twice more. You can reduce inflation. And that way we can get a significantly larger army and march on there. Let's see this guy. Fire, shock, and maneuver. He's not the best in the world. Actually, I'm going to move there. And posture there. And if the troop pops out here, it won't get crushed immediately. Yes, I'd like to keep collecting more taxes. We have 6. Our morale is at max. I do not want him to take his castle back. So let's smash him. And we have completely crushed them. So what I'm going to do is send them down there. I am actually going to split in half. So I have 1 and 1. I'm going to send the leader up there. So they have 3 in their division. They have 3. I'm going to send the non-merc to the bottom. This is just because I'd rather have troops that I can trust instead of the mercs. Where's my inflation at? I will gain inflation. But I'll just get rid of it. Play 5 loans. So I'm in need of some money. So what I want to do is I'm going to merge these. And then I'm going to remove these guys. I'm going to disband them. It's not the best thing to do during wartime, but as you can see, I do not have to pay them now. So I'm at war with Usagi and whoever. I'm at war with them, and I'm at war with them, Takeda and Otomo. Takeda, and I don't know where Otomo is. If I don't know where Otomo is, it doesn't matter. So basically, my main issue is going to be my 2 friends up there and how I deal with them in the long run. Because I am going to be I am going to be the Daimyo. I am going to be the Shogun of Japan. Reduce autonomy. I'll actually wait to the end of the war for that. Let's go to trade nodes, collect from the trade, let's send him. I should have done that a while ago. Let's go to the trade map mode. Trade, and we have Nippon. This is the only trade mode that we can collect from. Oh, and we can collect from Hanju. So let's collect, somebody get some money from there. So we're going to trade. Because trade is income. I'm accept a peace with the Shiba. Okay, so I'm only at war with the Usagi and the Hokusai. And the Usa, where is... The Hokusai. That's them. They could be a problem for me. But these walls have been breached. It's okay. I'm fine. So, we have some money coming in. We have 3. So we can pay for it. Morale of armies or discipline. Let's grab discipline. Morale is fine, but I'd rather them do better in combat. 40 hours from Shiba. That's Shiba? Yeah, come on. You know, I like us. I gotta keep a high legitimacy. Unrest. Handle the threat with harsh treatment. Not the best option. But basically we send in troops to coerce them into being nice. Okay. As you can see, as opposed to our Iceland run, this run is starting off very differently. Oh, there's the Hokusai. They're going to have a big-ass surprise once this is done here.